Hi, I'm Marna. This is the Dolls Rescue Channel, and today I am doing a collab with Lissa Avar, Doll Joy Lissa, Tina Reborns and more, Tapping Flamingo, Serenata, Murasuru, if I said that, if I chopped those names up, please forgive me. Family do Toit, forgive me, Yetta, and Starts and Stitches. Each one of these channels has taken on the challenge that I gave. Let me start at the beginning. Tammy Powley last year, every month gave a word, and you would take that word as a challenge and make a video around it with your dolls. At Christmas time, her 2022 Dolly gift, the word was gift. Boy, that was a hard one to come up with because it was after Christmas. But I thought, what if we do the gift that keeps on giving? So I sent out some patterns to these wonderful ladies. Some of them had the patterns themselves, and some of them, because of mail, helped one another and sent the pattern to them in email. And what we're all going to do was make this skating skirt. I absolutely love that skirt. This is Jill Frost. I did a collab with Tammy Powley, J Dolls UK, and Beth Ramsden last year, where we made something for a Blythe doll that had fur trim. I look at her every morning when I'm getting dressed, and she just makes me smile. I love a winter scene doll. So I thought, how cute would that be? So we were all going to make the skirt, and then we were going to make a second skirt and mail it out in Happy Mail. I mailed mine to Let's Talk About It with Jaime. Lissa Avar sent hers to Doll Joy Lissa. Doll Joy Lissa returned the favor and sent one to Lissa Avar. Ella Avar. Tina Reborns and more sent hers to Little Omaha Nursery. Tapping Flamingo sent it to Tammy Powley. Serenata sent it to a channel that sadly was canceled. Marasuru sent hers to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis. Familia du Toit sent to Living It GG Ma Style. Starch and Stitches sent hers to Tammy Powley. So I'm going to have all these channels listed below, and I think it's really going to be fun to go see the skirts that everyone made and what they sent as Happy Mail, because all of the Happy Mail channels also uploaded their videos at the same time. Let's get Ruth dressed in this retro outfit that I made. This is the skirt I made. I have a new sewing machine and we're getting along pretty well. It looks wonky. I can sew stretch fabrics now, which is pretty exciting. Oh, I forgot to, I'll have to take a moment and put I didn't get the laces on my skate yet. I'll take a second and do that. I took these little blades that Darren makes and put them on the bottom of the boots. Then I made skate covers. Let me pull this down, like they had in 1960. Pull this over. And I'll do that in a second. I made little stockings for each of the girls, mine and Jamie's. And look, stretch tool, my sewing machine sewed that. And the type of shirts that they would have worn then too. So I'm going to use Ruth 66. I bought this scarf a while back at a garage sale. I got two of them actually. They were probably for someone's wedding, for the mother and grandmother or something like that. This is tulle that has sequins sewn on. You can see the stitching if you look. And my scissors, where'd my shirt go now? My scissors and my sewing machine get up next to these sequins and push. So you can see when I'm cutting, it's a straight line, but it's not. And when I sew, I'm not going to be able to tuck under twice, but that's okay. What I'm doing at this point, I just wanted to show you, If You Sew tool. I'm trying to get this neck tucked under as I go, and it has not been ever so easy because when I turn it, there seems to be a sequin on one side or the other, making it uneven. But what I wanted to show you is If You Sew tool, or in fact the stretch velvet. That's about how many pins you will need. I'm doing my boot cover, and when you pin this stretch velvet, you really have to work the fabric first. See what happens? It walks because of the, oh, I got that one cut upside down. No one will know, hee hee. Because of the velvet, as you sew, that will, it walks. The pressure foot of your sewing machine has a, you know, the movement, and it will walk. And when you have fabrics like this, it makes it easier for it to walk. So what you have to do is line this up and then kind of work it into one another before you pin it, and kind of walk it in your fingers and see what kind of resistance you have before pinning. For Jill's skates, I covered the skates. I glued down the fabric, and then I added the fur is on both sides, so it made her little laces a little short because it added a layer here. I don't display her in her ice skates because it's just not a good idea. A doll with a big head like a Blythe doll, it's hard enough on their little legs, but when you add that and then put them on a blade. But I did want to show you how I had done hers, and then I want to show you how I did Ruth's. When I was a little girl, when I was in 3rd grade, I was in Girl Scouts, and they pull these down over the top first. And I was in Girl Scouts, and the Kirkwood ice skating rink opened, and all the Girl Scouts got to go and take skating lessons at a discount price. So, of course, my mom was in because she watched ice skating. If it was on TV, it was on our TV. And when the Olympics came on with the skating, she watched every minute of it. She loved it. I never became a great skater, but every year, even I think through high school, my mom would buy me a new pair for Christmas, a new pair of ice skates and a pass to Kirkwood ice skating rink, which I really like because that's where we met up with all the boys, and we would skate sometimes, but usually we would go do other things while our parents thought we were skating away and learning to do turns and dances and all kinds of stuff. Okay, and then after you get the bottom on, straighten that a little bit, you pull this down so you can lace them. This is actually how they did the ice skating, you know, the figure skaters, how they did their skates too. One of the reasons they had the cover was so that if their skates came untied, they weren't on the ice, and they fancied up the outfit. So now you're seeing what it takes to get this all laced up. If you go to Jaime's, Let's Talk About It with Jaime channel, and her doll has skates on, be sure to leave her a like and a comment because it's not as easy as it looks. You gotta take that down, make it a smaller bow so that you can tighten it, and then you gotta tuck all that inside the skate cover. Did I like sewing the stretch knit and all of this? You know, it was fun to pull this outfit together with the sequins. I always wanted to do that, but my other machine would just gobble it. I mean, I had the biggest mess. So yeah, it's kind of fun to do that. My skate covers got a little short. And in the front, where I did that knot, it kind of didn't cover. But there she is in her little, basically 60s, 70s, 80s Olympic skater outfit. Is it perfect like theirs? Well, you ever hear the 10-foot rule? It's a real thing. Oh, I don't have that skirt right. There we go. I actually had a book about sewing for theater, and if it looked good at 10 foot away, it was good. My skirt's coming around. I got to turn it a little bit. Ah, the things you got to do to be pretty, huh? All right, there we go. There's my little skater. I cannot thank you, all of you ladies, enough. Thank you, Tammy, for the inspiration for this collab and challenge, and all of these people that are getting Happy Meal can thank Tammy too. I'm going to repeat the names and thank you each. Lissa Avar, Doll Joy Lissa, Tina's Reborns and More, Tapping Flamingo, Serenata, Marisuru, Family do Toit, I hope I'm saying that's right, and Starts and Stitches. And then, of course, all of the channels that helped us out with the Happy Meal. Please go visit every channel, leave them a like, a comment, and subscribe. They each worked hard on their skirts, and then they had to get it in the mail by a certain time so that all of the Happy Meal people, recipients, could get their videos done. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.